everyone! Okay, so today I'm going to share with you a really easy tutorial for getting waves like these. I love them. It's so easy. You don't have to use a lot of heat. Actually, you can go completely heatless. It's really easy. Have I already said that? I think I have. I'm really going to avoid saying the words peachy waves, but they're basically just tousled, easy, pretty waves. I love them. I think you will too. I've done them before. This tutorial was inspired by Tiffany D makeup tutorial. I don't think she made a specific tutorial. It was from a favorites video, and she talked about the spin pins, and I bought spin pins because she bought spin pins. Mean Girls, anyone? She briefly described this way that she puts her hair up with the spin pins and creates these waves, and I immediately tried it, and I tried the one bun way that she talked about, and then I started thinking, well, wouldn't this be better if I did two buns? Wouldn't it be like more waves? Like, both ways work for me. I did the two Minnie Mouse big Princess Leia buns, and I just like wore them through the workday, and I've done it where I slipped on them. I've done it all different ways. It works. It's really tremendously easy, and I hope it works for you. Spin pins are completely cheap. I wouldn't use like bobby pins because that might crease your hair, and that's what's so wonderful about these, but it works. It's easy. You can find these at the drugstore. Why not try it? I washed my hair this morning, and I didn't want to like blow dry it and make it look all pretty because it was raining outside, and so I was like, okay, well, what better day to do the wavy hair tutorial? So I just took pictures and kind of like made a little step-by-step thing, and I'm gonna do a voiceover during that part, but then I'm gonna come back and talk to you about how I styled it and show you what it looked like whenever I took it down from the bun. So bear with me with the little step-by-step pictures, and then hopefully it'll all come together for you whenever I actually start showing you what it looks like when I bring it down. Alright, so keep watching.
Here I am, fresh out of the shower, and I brushed out my hair, and I've used just a little bit of the Vavoom mousse. Next up, I blow dried my hair almost all the way. It's really important to get your hair almost dry, but not completely dry, because it needs to set in the twist to allow it to do the whole wave thing. Next up, I parted my hair from front to back, just like I was going to do basic pigtails. Next, I bring my hair up and I start to twist away from my face. I'm not sure if it matters which way you twist it, but I do mine pretty high and I twist pretty tightly, and it just naturally starts to coil up into a bun shape. I keep twisting and twisting until it goes all the way into the bun shape. Next up, there's a really unfortunate picture. I am so sorry it's out of focus, but basically what I'm showing you is spinning the spin pin into the bun. Next up, you'll see that I am done with my first bun and ready to do my second one. I do the exact same steps on the other side, and then I go about my business. On this particular day, I went to work, so it was probably setting for about 8 to 10 hours. I don't think you need that much time. I've slept in this style and achieved the same results. It depends on how thick your hair is and what you think you can get away with. This worked for me. Try it, see what works for you.
Okay, so I've been wearing the buns all day. I wore them to work all day. I don't know how many hours it was, probably like about like 10 total, although I have worn this just overnight and it's worked just as well. So let's see how it works out. I did use some little bobby pins to bring up my little like crazy baby hairs. Let's see what I've got. Okay, I'm taking the twist band out. That was just for security. It would have stayed with just the spin pin, but I don't know, I guess I was a little bit concerned. I'm not sure. So I'm just twisting it out. These things are so incredibly easy to use. I'm just, ew, it looks so creepy. Okay, undid my spin pin, and wow. Yep. I look like one of those like sheep with the horns. I don't even know. What I could do right now is hit it with the blow dryer again, but you know what? I just don't feel like doing that. I'm just gonna run through it with my fingers. Ooh, it smells so good. Don't you love whenever you take your hair down from like being in a ponytail or something right after you washed it, and then it immediately smells so good. I love that. Okay. Just going through my fingers. And you don't want it to get crazy and frizzy like I'm making mine, but I am going to try to brush out the end just a little bit to make them, I don't know, look normal. I'm not really loving how flat the top is. Brushing out the ends a little bit. I think I might hit that with a curling iron just a little bit to make them all kind of go in one direction. I really need a trim, and that's probably the biggest problem. Basically, this is what I've ended up with. It's just nice and wavy. Sorry, I need to like just let you see. I don't know what it looks like from behind, but pretty much it's just kind of loose waves, and of course it's gonna fall over time, especially because I didn't put a whole lot of mousse or anything, and I don't really intend on putting a lot of hairspray. You can just keep working it through with your fingers until you're comfortable with how it looks. My ends do look a little shabby, not gonna lie, and I guess it's just the way it twisted and the way it went in there since I didn't do it extremely carefully. Going with my curling iron just a little bit, make them look a little bit more uniform, just a little bit, because it is a messy look, so it would probably look weird if it was just perfectly curled under, you know, after all these crazy waves. So I think that's enough for me. This is the other side. I don't know if I showed you. It probably looks crazy. I haven't seen the back. You're seeing it before I see it, which is always weird. So I'm hating the lack of volume, so I am going to mess it up, and I'm gonna bring my part over a little more to the side, and it's gonna give it a little bit of instant volume. Now I'm gonna come in with my Got to Be Powderful. It's a volumizing styling powder. I'm just gonna use a little bit in my hands. I'm just gonna, whoa, that was a lot. Oh well. Okay, so I just got a little bit in my hands, and I'm gonna rub them together and get it on my roots. I feel like a wild woman right now. Savage. If you don't want the volume, you can obviously stop. You don't have to do all this. This is obviously just what I like. Next, I'm going in with my little teasing brush. This is a Paul Mitchell something. I already rubbed it off. So some Paul Mitchell little rat tail teasing brush. I'm teasing a little bit. Not too much, because you don't want to take out your nice waves. Just working on those corners. I always call these like the corners of my head. I don't know. I guess my head isn't that round. I have a square head. Secret's out. Now, of course, if you are down with just these loose waves, you can absolutely wear it like that. I, however, really, I mean, this like is crazy. It's like getting in my face. It's just like way too awesome and hot for me. You know how it's like really hot to like have your hair in your face. I hate that. It drives me crazy. So I would opt for wearing like a headband like this. This is like one of my all-time favorite headbands. Like this. I wore this headband earlier today with my little Minnie Mouse buns. I don't know if it worked or not. I posted a picture on Daily Booth. What I'm gonna opt to do is just gonna pull this little section over and pin it. Just a regular bobby pin. I could be using one of those little bobby pins, but unfortunately they've all disappeared. Do your bobby pins disappear? Because mine totally do. Yeah, all of those have run away from home, so I'm stuck with using a big one. Alright, I'll show you the back one more time. It might look crazy. I hope not. Alright, and of course my last step would just be hitting it with a little bit of hairspray, not a lot, just a little, just to keep that cool, I don't know, beachy wave effect. Yeah, I said it, beachy wave. But I'll do that in my bathroom because it's just not safe to do it in here. And yeah, I guess that is all I've got to share with you. If you have any comments or questions or whatever, comment down below. I'll try to put as much information in the description as I can. Hopefully that will answer a lot of your questions, but I'm always open for questions. You can also find me on Twitter. It's @LeighAnnSays. Always there, always ready to talk And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye everyone. I just broke my nail. It's getting stuck in my hair. It's disgusting. Ew, just peeling it off. Okay. And whoa. It's really distracting. I don't know. It's always on this side. Whoa. I feel like my eye looks really red. Oh, my eye's like really red. So I'm just gonna go in with my, whoa. Ah. Wow. I love this hair. I'm like a lion. Big hair like a lion. The lioness. You know what would be really pretty in my hair? Like glitter. Oh my gosh. So okay, like I've been having those little buns in my hair the whole day and I felt like bleh, like ugly. It was rainy and gross. It's a square. I have corners. And I cover them up with teasing. Okay, this teasing is going on a little bit longer than I anticipated. But you gotta do what you gotta do.